Hello, hello, everyone. How is it going? Hello, hello. So apparently I cannot even access YouTube because I've got like some weird stuff going on, so I can't watch the. I do have one chat open, but I don't know. How's it going, guys? Oh, nice drop, nice drop, nice drop. I think we should get straight into it because there's a lot of things happening. We can chit chat all the time, right? We need to know our levels. Um, is everything working? I want to check. I want to check the sound. I need to check everything. So you might hear an echo. Let's see. Test, test. Hey, Mohammed. How are you doing? Chit chat all the time. How's it going, Mohammed? Nice move down, huh? Did you catch that move? There'll be enough opportunities. I'm not too worried. Now, after a move like this, we might have some consolidation, but let's look into levels straight away before we. Meantime, I would love to hear if anyone has been catching that move. Then I'll go over some charts and levels because we need to know what to expect and where we can enter and what we want to do. So it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm looking forward to the 10 o'clock. Let me quickly go to the 4 hour because that's the 4 hour that I'm waiting for. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, I need this event horizon here. Okay, we did not reach this level here yet. First presented fair value gap. Now I quickly want to have a look at gold. Just want to see something. Come on, I don't want you here. I want to have a look at gold. Okay, so I said in this morning in London in the session, oh, everything. Just want no, only 4. I'm only interested in short in London for gold. If we enter into this opening range gap, so I might consider trading gold first and then NQ if the opportunity presents itself. If we enter into this opening range gap to the downside, right? Now let me quickly put this level on here. Where are we in the weekly range? We are above 50%. If we go down to 2030, and that would be here and here. Okay. Yeah, I might be interested in if. Let's see what gold is going to do. If we are, I think I'm going to put a alarm here. Because if we go over this level, we might be bullish. But if we go under, I actually want to see a trade into this area on gold. So I want to keep an eye on that. Let's see after 10 o'clock, because this is still over 50. This opening range gap, it did not even fill less than 50%. So let me show you. Oh, here we go. You're on the 15. So this was Wednesday. Wednesday we went in, not even touched half, and then we went out of it. So this looks sort of like, for me, still very juicy for today. Daily open, we have a small opening range gap here. We already filled it, so I don't know. I think we will go down, maybe to go up, but I'm very interested in this level. So I want to have a look at. Well, it's 10 o'clock now, and I'll have a quick look at where's my 4 o'clock. It's right over here. Okay. Yeah. I'm sort of interested in this actually, to be honest. This looks like it wants to go down. It's not ready to go up yet. So I think it's going to go down to go up, or the other way around, either or. So keeping an eye on that. This is the only trade I'm interested in gold, or if it goes down as well, maybe to the upside. But it depends on how it's going to behave. And Q. Where are you? Where's my NQ? Here we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna enter a falling knife. Just gonna have to wait. But what levels do we have? Got some levels. Where are we now? 24. Are we already done? 24,905. See, 25,905. 24,861. Are we already below this? Okay. Well, it's very bearish, right? We can see there's nothing bullish right now. I wanted to touch this level here, 907. Oh, this is so annoying. My cursor keeps moving. I'm not doing anything. That is so annoying. That was somewhere this week as well. And out of it. So this looks sort of like for me. Okay, working. It might be an interesting day today. But we're going to take our time. We're going to take our time. Okay. 10:02. I don't know why this is moving all the time. I don't know how I can stop that. Maybe I should switch it off. Let's see if I just make an arrow. Does that work? See, it keeps on flickering. Why is it doing that? Okie dokie, let's just, I think we might get into, we had such a large move, right? Where are we going? Are we going to go further down? Yes, we're going to go further down. Let's have a look. I think we might even see 24,592. But it's quite a way down. But I'm interested in that. 24. Even lower. 24,437. 24,437. Wow. 24,437. I don't know why this is happening, guys. Why this is flickering all the time. It's like someone else on the background is on my doing something with my mouse. Very weird, but I do it here. Does it stop? Yeah, it stops when I do this. Okay. Okay, so we're below the 10 o'clock. We have a new 4-hour candle. Question is, are we going to go much lower? how much room to the downside is there? Let me see this. Keep an eye on gold. Is my SMT on? No. On. Okay. So currently it's hard to enter because I don't want to catch a fall. I mean, I want to catch a falling knife, but I don't want to be because the macro is almost ending. I don't want to be caught in a swing back up to the upside, so I'm just gonna let this one go. That's okay. I don't really mind. Now I do want to have a look at some stuff, some levels that I might. 4, 5, 7. So much going on. So many. Oh, this was the level. Oh, yes. 765. Okay, I think I'm. Yes. Okay. Let me now. 24,765. 24. That was the level I was looking for. And that would be. How far are we away from that? What's going on? This is so annoying. I don't know what's happening with this screen. Why are you doing this? Okay, if we have a pullback, I want to enter and Q and then write it down to 24,765 because I think we can go all the way to maybe even lower. But that is a level that I have in mind. But I really need a pullback, and I just have to see that. I actually hope it's going to consolidate a little bit, so it gives us a little bit more time. And then gold might be an option in the meantime, because I do think it's interesting for gold to go into this area here. So we still have some unmitigated opening, and it's not far away from it anymore, and it's been consolidating so much. So I do think, and then if you look at the weekly range, and that means it goes into, it goes back into the TGIF level. So I don't think gold is really going to go ballistic and go out of the range. I mean, it will be sort of, I could do it, but I think it's just going to go back into the 20%, 40 to 20% range maybe, and which lines up with this opening range gap. I don't know how to stop. What? Yeah, my hands are off. My hands are here. And you see my screen is just going ballistic. That is so weird. I have to find out why is that happening. Okay. Could be something with my laptop. Hey Sarab, how are you doing? So today, London swept Asian high with downside replacement. There was good trade downside up on FUD around 25,320 at 415 UTC 5 New York. Did you catch it? Did you happen to take that one? I'm just waiting for a good I'm just waiting for a proper move to the upside for NQ, and I've got some levels to the downside. I think that I can sort of like work with, and then I'm looking for gold as well. If it makes a move to the downside, and then we just reassess again, take it level by level. You know, NQ might at some point turn and then go up and give us a property jab, or might just go down, 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 which is a possibility too, right? So for gold, I would like to see it go into this range here, but let's see, because it's 10 a.m. I want to see, do I have some specific areas here that I usually use? I do. Is there some other times that I can use? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna switch off the gold the yellow box because I've got it graded anyway, so I don't need it. What I'm gonna do is put on the end walls and the end dogs. The end dog needs to be on. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I hate those end walls. Now I'm gonna switch it off. I don't need it. It's too much. Okay, so I think we're gonna get our down movement. Here we go. 10 o'clock. It's printed. Midnight retest. We're in a fair value gap here. 9:30. What time is it now? 10:05. I need to see the 4-hour candle. Gosh, it looks so ugly, this chart. Difficult chart again. Okay, here we go. Is it bearish? Yeah, I think so. I need the 1 minute here. There we go. Yeah, this is bearish. I'm gonna take a little stab at it. Sell side just above this is the retest of the 10 o'clock. Normally I want to enter above and then now I want to take it a little bit lower, but we'll see. Now I am I know that it will reject at the daily open in here, but I'm gonna take a couple. I'm gonna take 2 micros and then I can take one off and then I'll let it run. Now I'm a little bit late to the party. Come on. Your body is below. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's 1 micro. I'm already being stopped out. You're kidding me? No. Are you? Yeah, it's wrong. Okay. Boom. Okay, stopped out. Oh no. Let me see. Weekly open again. Below. No, it's above the 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna stop myself out here. Not gonna wait for that. Okay. Let's see. I'm still. This is Friday price action, guys. You see, I'm stopped out, but still bearish for this trade. Still bearish. Should I get back in? Yeah, I need this to go here. 3994. Oh, you traded in Asia and you got good for you. Well, you know, you take your money, you just take your money and you run, right? Hold on. Okie dokie. Oh, there's too much going on. I love volatility, don't get me wrong. We love volatility, no complaining. But I don't know why my trading view is flickering all the time, so that's pretty annoying. See, okay, gold is going down, so it just stopped me out. Damn it, you gold. But okay, I think it's still a good trade. There we go. Come on, I'm just gonna take it. To give it another stab. I think it's going down. Yeah. My TP again, same. My stop loss is a little bit worse now, but it has a long way to go. I think it's gonna go all the way to the 50% here. Okay. You see the 4-hour candle here, so we do have a large wick here, so we could reject a little bit. I am aware of that. But because of the bullishness and the consolidation, I am sort of hoping that we are just going to go through, that we're just going to disrespect the rejection, that it's not going to be a rejection block because we already have the wick here on the 4-hour. So I'm sort of like, because of the opening range gap not being filled, I'm sort of like, normally I do not do that I always respect the potential rejection blocks, I should say. But yeah, but it already wicked into midnight, it wicked through 8:30, so all these are, I consider, retests in a bearish fair value gap. So This trade might take a while. You see the large, this wick, it's rejecting here in this area here. Quickly look at NQ, because we also don't want to miss the NQ move. Okay. The 20% of the NQ is here. So if we are going into this range, we most likely are not going to go back further down. Once we hit 25,157, we are going up. So I might be in 2 trades though at some point. I might get out of this one and start looking into NQ, but let's see. Yeah, it's so again, this is a rejection block now, but I still think it's going to go down. It's just taking its time. It's okay. This is also like a small rejection, right? A little wick to the upside. So I think it's almost done with being annoying. Or not. NQ, come on. Gold, go down. In meantime, I do think NQ might be done maybe to the downside. Let's see if it goes over. Quickly have a look. Gosh, it's busy now. It feels like work almost. NQ, you went into that level. You're above the 10 o'clock. Let's see. Once we go into the 20%, we're going to go. And once we go over this level, then I'm very bullish. Let's see. Oh, gold is going up again. Oh, come on. So see, that's why I like I said, this area is just very fickle, and that's a 4-hour for inversion. And again, it's a rejection block. So I always respect the rejection, the potential rejection block, because and if I calculate it, you'll see. I cannot stop the flickering. It's just horrible. I don't know what's wrong. I need to figure it out. Where did we stop? Oh, lower. Okay, we didn't stop exactly. Okay, that's fine. I'm still very bearish on gold. It's not. I'm not falling for this. It's not fooling me. It's not fooling me. It's bearish. It's gonna go down. You are not fooling me. Okay, and Q, I'm gonna let you drop. Now we don't want to lose money on Friday, right? So we have to have a very tight stop loss, micros only, not putting much money on the line. You don't want to lose your profits. You just want to take a trade that looks solid. But if it goes against you, you just get out straight away. And keep your losses very small. Come on, gold, just drop. You know that you want to do it. So annoying. Okay, I don't think I want to trade this. 25, 10.25. I hate this price action. So this is the weekly open. Let's see if it goes above, if it goes beyond, if it taps into it again. It's still bearish. I don't like the 4-hour candle. Now it's nothing, right? You can't even see the body, so it cannot go above this one because that invalidates my trade, literally. But again, you see it's wicking and it goes back down, right? It's very fickle. Okay. Now this is a model of mine, my 10-4, and I'm just wondering if it's going to be this way up, then it's going to be to the upside. Okay, you want to do that? What time this is going for? To go all the way here. That is my 10-4 model, but I'm just not sure about it at this moment. Oh, you need to go out. Yeah. So I killed the trade. But if it wants to go up, it makes sense because it's in the TGIF range, the 40 to 20. So it could just take this out and then go back into the range again, and that's also in this rejection block. So horrible area to be in. How much did I lose? Okay, I'm down $70, but that's okay. Hey MJ, how's it going? Just took a stab at gold. I thought we would go down into the opening range gap. I'm down $70. I have not traded NQ yet. I'm still. I would rather wait for MT, MJ, MT for SMT. So I'm just letting that move go down. I'll check it straight away again. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a nice TJF trade. That would be awesome, right? So let's see. So gold is annoying me now. NQ is in consolidation, which it's okay. We just have to see if let's see, is there an no SMT. We'll wait. We'll wait. It's a dangerous zone now to play in, to be honest. I do think we could go all the way to 24,765 if we go further down, but I just don't know. But I don't want, if we go further down, we don't want it to reach this level. You see, I mean, it might still go down gold, right? But it's just sort of really giving me a hard time. I think it will fill that. It wants to fill that opening range gap. But on the other hand, my 10-4 model is right over here. So if it goes over 10-4 to the upside, it might go here. But I just don't know. It just doesn't feel like it for some reason. How have you been doing, MJ? Have you been trading? Did you manage to catch some of that short? Did you catch that short? I wouldn't be surprised you caught that short. Do you guys see my screen changing? Yes, you do, right? Okay, I just want to check, double check. Nasdaq. My laptop is giving me some issues today. The microphone issues and now the... Oh, did you stop? Okay, it stopped here. Oh, it's finally not moving. Thank God. Is it changing? So 10:34, 10:30 will give us some clarity. Now, I feel like I'm missing something. Could we fall another 400 points on NQ? That would be really bizarre, but it's a possibility that we still have another 400 points to the downside. Even more. Yeah, I don't think we're done on NQ to the downside. What do you guys think? What do you, MJ, do you have any levels on NQ for the downside? I think we could even potentially hit 24.43.8-ish. In that, there is another NWOG of 12 October. But that's a brutal move down. It's 24.765 would be my level for now, I guess. 765, where are we here? We even have a monthly midpoint at 720, 24.720. Oh, interesting. Actually, yeah. Let's see if we can get a short. I want a proper entry. I want a proper entry. Yeah, let's see what happens at 10:30 and 10:34. Maybe we can frame a good trade around 10:50, 11:10 macro. What is the high after 10 o'clock? These highs, so these are equals. So there is a high probability the lunch macro, we will take these out. They're equal and they are the first ones that formed after 10 o'clock, right? Am I correct here? Yeah. Okay. So these are by design and they're also in the first percent fair value gap. So this might be an interesting level for the lunch macro. So what if we go further down all the way on to 11, 10:30, 11:30. Okay, one more hour to the downside, but very slow. Could be. So then 765 is 765. I love it because it's a yeah. This is I'm gonna go short. We've got a event horizon here. We're gonna break the weekly low. It's right over here. This is the low, but I'm gonna be careful when it breaks it because it might slam up and then go down. I wonder if you guys see the flickering on the screen. Yeah, I think I'm also, I need to have I really want a good trade. Why do you guys see my gold trade? My gold 3. You see this here, this one. Let me show you guys. So this is the weekly low here, right over here. Once it takes it out, I'm just wondering if it just slams back up. And you know, we've got a little gap here as well on the 1 hour. So I would love to see some retracement, and then we might go lower to this event horizon between 2 N walks. And I had 765 in my mind, and then it might wick a little bit further down, so that would be a nice trade. But what time is it? 10:37. Okay. Now let's see. Where's 10:34? 10. Gold is going down now as well. Just don't know. Yeah, you don't want to be in a short and then it slams back up, right? You just really want to have a good entry, that you have a solid model, but on a move like this, the entry should have been in London already, right? And then you have a runner. Oh, gold. Let me just quickly, gold. Is my gold going? I still like that gold trade all the way to here. It's a solid trade all the way to the 50% level here. Maybe even here would be fine. But it's not moving, right? It's just not. I'm still bearish on gold. I'm still bearish for this move. I really want that move. I think it's high. Yeah, I think I'm getting in again. I'm giving it another go. Just one more go. I think it's going to be a fast move to the downside. There we go. Again, stop loss here. Same old. It's a good trade. I don't mind to be stopped out a couple of times if I know it's going to be a good move. I'll make that loss back. Small loss. 71. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 2 micro golds. Yeah. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm still in. It's because of the wick, right? It's just, I think it's just taking its time to work itself in the way. Um, Yes. Now run, 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 run to the downside. Go fill the gap, or at least to 50%. You want that gap to be filled. Yes, you do. And then we're going to attack NQ. So you make your move and then NQ's next. Now just do not reject again. It's a bit of a hard area because of this large wick. It's just apparently it is working as a rejection block, right? This wick here. Time distortion, time distortion. Oh, I should be on the 1 minute, by the way, when I'm in a trade. You should not be on the 5 minutes when you're in a trade because you're missing all the valuable information. Okay. So this green line is the first percent fair value gap of yesterday's PM session. That's now sort of like giving support, but it's only wicks, and it's not really going up, so I'm still bearish, to be honest. I do want it to see go below that green line. In all honesty, just gives us a little bit of displacement. Yes. There we go. Not another wick, please. Yes, there we go. This trade might take a little bit because we've all this, and we've got all these levels: daily open, settlement price. So it might take a while before it gets here, but I'm okay with that. If it does it. 5-hour trade. So it's just waiting for the macro, I guess, to really start running. Okay, NQ, quickly have a look at NQ. What are you doing, NQ? Okay, NQ is just falling down. 765 is still 100 points. Let's see. Are you guys not seeing my gold screen? You am I okay? Okay. Now, I don't hope that it's going to slam back up on me on gold, because it's again on that yeah, on that fair value gap, right? Well, let's see. You should have some conviction in your trade. If you enter, you cannot be insecure about your trade. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. But so we already the rejection block has now is already sort of like, you know, lost its its value. So I do, but I don't like this. You see how the higher time frame looks so bearish, right? And the lower time frame is behaving very bullish. So it's very conflicting. It just made sort of like a equal low. It just swept it a little bit, but um, okay, macro almost starting. I don't like it that it's using this first presenter that's actually bullish for the moment, to be honest. It might just take another high and then go lower. This is typical Friday price action. It just doesn't do it straight away. Just keeps on going back and forth. Yeah. Annoying. I'm not gonna wait. This is very, if you see this happening and you see a wick, and then it goes below, but the bodies don't go below it, you know the next, it most likely will give a tap into this first percent fair value gap of the day. So we might see even a tap into this one. Again, this is if you this is the behavior when you see a higher time frame. That's why I stay out of it normally. But this, I'm telling you, it's gonna go fill that gap. It's just so obvious to me. The gap is there for a reason. But time is not ready. Time. I'll get it. I'll get it. So we're still below everything. So patience is always rewarded on days like this. It's actually sometimes better on Friday just to only trade in the PM session, because then either you see that there's a trade or there's really not a trade at all. So it's going back and forth, and always makes you think now it's going. But I do think it is going to go once it's go below this one here. But you know, I don't know. It's just not behaving. This is actually, I mean, we're below. Let me go to the 15 minute on this one. Look at the 10 o'clock there. Manipulation move to the upside in. Now this is a little bit difficult as well because it did not take, didn't go into the fair value gap. And now if you would enter, it could just slam up on you, right? So you don't want to chase this and get in and then get, you know, it moves to the upside and then, yeah. I would be very careful with that. Yeah, I think it's 765 is a nice move. It's gonna drop. I think we have another almost 100 points, 90 points to go. But you don't want to be caught in a move to the upside, so it's no entry. Like where would you enter here, right? What is your? Well, the only thing that I see here is the tapping into the first presented, then the retest of 10 o'clock. Also, yeah, if I would really go into time, it prints, then I would not enter here, I think. I first might even think, oh, with this the manipulation to the we might go up, right? But then if I would see this tapping into the first presented, because this is the first presented of 9:30, it only wicks into it, wicks again, wicks again. Here you have a low wick, and here it retests the 10 o'clock. This would normally be my entry then on the next candle here, because we're not going above the first presented, and you see it's the wicks are getting lower and lower into it, and then the retest of, when I talk about retest of candles, this is like the perfect retest. You have a wick through it and the body stay below it, and then the next candle is even lower, so you have the wick, lower, and then the retest, and you have actually a confirmation of the first present fair value gap plus the retest of the 10 o'clock. So that would have been an entry, but then again, I don't see anything else in this move down. This is just to, so are we are below, yeah. So let's see, we can go to 763. We have a very important level, a midpoint 7, yeah. How's it going here? Okay, gold, you are not doing your thing today. So we have to wait for gold, but I do think it's going to go down to that level. There we go. Anyone in the short? Did anyone catch a good entry on the NQ short to the downside? I think NQ, if you're in it, I think 765 would be. There was like also a monthly midpoint somewhere around there. Let me just double check what I saw. There's an NWOG and a monthly midpoint, which are also we can consider liquidity. So that is around 728-ish. Plus I don't know, I have 24765 for some reason. I don't know why I got that level. Sometimes I write things down and then I can't remember. 806. We might fall down and might have a little rejection at 806-ish because it's all time-based levels. Like it's just like all levels that I have noted as important liquidity levels. So let's see at 805 if it has a slightly rejection. I think it just might be. It might give a little stop there. And then the next one that I have 750, 760, yeah, 750-ish. Do we have SMT? So we're in the 10-15 macro, right? So we want it to run a little bit. I'm expecting it to run a little bit. There's no real displacement. It's just like trickling down. That's just very nasty, right? Okay, there we go. Gold is still consolidating in that same area. Come on, give a little bit of displacement. Come on, NQ, you can do it. Get that laxative working. What are you doing? See, everybody's fooled by that move to the downside. It's what they do. But it might be a good short now. Let me see. Are they using the first part of the macro and then they use the second part? But I'm still not convinced they're going to go. Oh, you made, hello, George. I hope I say it correctly. You made 300 longing the pre-market. Good for you. Now don't lose it. Don't overtrade. Just watch, unless you see your setup, right? Yeah. It's a very, it's just, I took a few stabs at gold, but it didn't work out. So I'm still bearish on that move, but it's just annoying price action. So it's just a waste of time. Well, it's not a waste of time if you have a proper setup, but you know, at some point you just have to think, okay, it's just not my price action, and it's designed for us to lose money. That is how this market is now. It's moving in a way that it wants us to. So people that are taking a stab at it are just, you know, you're sort of asking for it. So I can't be mad at anyone else, but I'm not really mad, but it's sort of like, you know, when you see this price action. And to be honest, it was sort of clear as well on gold, you know, with this 1% fair value gap. It's just, it's range, it's in the range, it's just using this range to go back and forth, and then it might have one nice run. But I still think gold is going to go down. I think NQ is also going to go down, but it's making it really hard. Thanks for subscribing, Jorgi. I appreciate that. On this Friday, with fickle price action, growing the community. It's been such a nice day today. Even though trading was not easy, had a really nice London session as well. And we just have some fun. I might even make some popcorn later on. I wonder if we get a nice TGIF move on NQ. Let's go over the levels again. Where are the TGIF levels? You are where did you go? Oh, I need to go to the one. I'm going to take all these levels out here. You need to go. You need to go. Everything needs to go. So on Friday, even though it might not be a TGIF, right? What's very important is to have those levels on you to just see. Okay, where are we in the weekly range, right? Because this is 20%. If we go back into the range, this is 20%. This is 30%. So the moment we get into the 20% or 30%, it's highly unlikely we will go down again and take another low. So I would just be. So I do think we are going to go at least into this area here, into 763. That's the event horizon, or maybe, yeah, I do think maybe we could go even lower, 24/7. I've got one level that's 24,437, but that's like really a large drop. I don't think that would be really awful if that happens, but could be. Let's see. We have to keep on checking for SMT. Just have to keep on checking because we had 11 o'clock, no SMT, so I do think we are just gonna keep on dropping. Okay, come on, NQ. So this green line, that's the low, right? So you want this low to break. So it's having a bit of a hard time at the low, but it's so weak today. Okay, gold is going up. Okay, I think gold is now going to the 4 o'clock here. It's going to this level most likely, but I don't want to touch it. I don't trust it too much. Okay. Now this event horizon here, this red dotted line, so that's the midpoint between two NWOGs. If it breaks the low, I think this could be a valid point. And then I'm not really sure from there. I have to reassess how it's behaving. 807. It might give a little bit of a reaction at 807-ish. Let's see. Yeah. Come on, just drop. Just drop, just drop, just drop. What time is it? 11. So you see on days like this, it sort of starts running after a macro, right? At the end of a macro, right? It just doesn't do anything in a macro, and then after a macro it starts running. Was there news any time today? Did we have anything? Yeah, we had the preliminary, but that was just not really. Might get a nice juicy candle now. Come on. Give it. No, drop. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop, drop. I think it's a nice day to do maybe something to not be behind the charts all day, right? And just have a also especially for NQ because it's just dropping and maybe check in later. I'm just wondering if it's worth the time for us to watch the charts, how they're behaving, and just let's see. Maybe we should come back in the PM session and have another just to see if there is or not the PM session, but maybe in an hour in lunch, just to see how things are going. What do you guys think? Just thinking like, just let it trickle down, and then maybe later in the PM session we might get a nice TGIF, but then let it do its thing. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh shit. What am I doing stupid stuff here? I think that's a better thing to do, guys. Maybe just let this thing just do its thing. Let it trickle down. And then in an hour, I'll make a new stream. We check in lunch. Because not most of the times in lunch you get some more clarity. I think that's maybe a good thing to do. Do you guys agree with me? Oh, it's going now in Q. Nice. Let's see. I think what did I say? 765 would be a good level to see to go there. Are there any speakers of the house today? Trump is not speaking today, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, so gold is going to, I think, going to this level here. Just going very slowly, I guess. And Q, yeah, I think it's just going to go into this red line here. It's all, and it might even go lower. I mean, yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna get it, make a new stream for about 12:30, and then maybe look for, because I think we might have a good, you know, all this low resistance to the downside might give a good opportunity for NQ for later today. And I do think it's interesting to keep an eye on it, but I don't think I think we should maybe take a break instead of watching all the time, and then just check in 1.5 hour. I'll make a new stream and I'll catch you guys then, because I do think we might get a nice, there might be a nice opportunity. I'll do that. So I'll see you guys in a bit, and then we'll go back, and then we might have a good, you know, not it's just not trickling down, and it's hard to enter. It's really hard to frame a good trade at this level. So yeah, but I do think we might get a good opportunity once the objective has been met, and then we might get a nice SMT, and we can take a nice counter trade, right? So what time is it now? It's 11:16 Eastern. Okay, I'll see you guys back in an hour. I'll make a stream for about 12:15 Eastern. I think that's a good one. So I'll make a new stream and I'll see you guys then, if you're still on the charts. Maybe you're just enjoying. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Now don't overtrade, be careful. I'll see you in an hour.